Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Resurrection Cup. This is the semifinals Mappool showcase. We are officially in the second half of the tournament, starting now with this pool showcase. My name is Taikani. Joining me shortly will be Exia. Not in the call right now. He will be in just a moment. I know he had something to wrap up. And we're going to be going through this incredible semifinals pool. So many great custom maps, as always. A custom tiebreaker as well. It's going to be a great time. Now let's get right into it. All right. No Mod 1, a custom map already. Mapped by Grand Senpai, You're No Circus by Liz Triangle. Now, I think a lot of us are going to be familiar with Grand Senpai. Of course, a very well-established Australian aim mapper. And honestly, if you know the Aussies, you know the type of aim you're going to see. It's huge. It's all over the screen, no matter what BPM it is. And it's going to be quite the introduction to this semifinals pool. 7.25 stars, 192 BPM. Pretty insane aim map, all things considered. And you can even see in these verses just how huge the aim is. It is very, very consistent all throughout. This is the kind of thing that you just kind of place your aim specialists on, right? Because this is something that is consistent. It's not a diff spike map in the slightest. It's just huge aim everywhere, as you expect for a Grand Senpai map. Never really gives you a break, honestly. Shout out to this song, by the way. You're No Circus. This is it's an arrangement of I think it's like Shigeki no Perio or something like that. It's Clown Piece's theme from Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. I believe it's total 15. Alright, we've got our resident Toho fans in the chat. And there is the man himself. Exia, how are you doing?
I'm doing great after dealing with these horrible cramps.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
No, it doesn't.
Exia, are you an aim enjoyer? Do you like the No Mod 1 gamble?
Indeed, it's a gamble, but sometimes I do enjoy it. Depends on the map. Like, one of these consistency maps are pretty okay in my standards. I just find it that it's so hard to focus for like 4 minutes, because since how so consistent it is, like this map does not let up for like the entire duration.
I mean, this map is actually fairly short for a No Mod 1, 3 minutes 30 seconds. Alright, let's move on into No Mod 2. Now, as I said, there's a lot of custom maps in this pool, and that includes this No Mod 2 right here. Custom map by Frenzy, a name that has been around for a while. Making a lot of great stream maps. I think he's making a Freedom Dive, actually, a couple, like 2 years back or something.
Yeah. He made that Freedom Dive new map that 2 years back, I think. Like just like you said, it was such an amazing map as well as this, like showing how 208 BPM as well. So we got some dev streams too, and some flow aim.
Yeah, it's really starting to get intense at the pools. The difficulty is really starting to crank up as we get into the second half of the tournament, and you can see it's 7.49 stars on this No Mod 2. It is so damn hard.
And this is probably not even the hardest part. Like, we haven't even got to the big ki yet, where possibly even more flow is required, maybe even more stamina, and just overall a stream player's dream. And you gotta put your stream players on this.
Yeah, it's just 2 minutes, but this map is consistently intense all throughout, which makes it so damn difficult to play. And especially at 208 BPM.
Especially that space stream can catch anyone's combos and can tank like literally anybody's scores, so pay attention to that. But probably not even the hardest stream there.
Yeah, look at the spacing on some of those. Absolutely insane. Thank you, Frenzy, for the custom map and Defi for the replay. Let's move on into No Mod 3. And we've got another custom. Mapped by AJ Mosca, classic No Mod 3 tournament mapper at this point. Feel like I see him everywhere I go.
I love AJ.
We love AJ. Death number Otomini. It is 296 BPM, which translated into real alt numbers, that would be 148 BPM. So on the faster side of an alt map, it's reaching 150. And if you know AJ Mosca, you know what to expect. It's going to be harder flow in the ki, as well as a ton of aim control kind of placed all throughout.
And this is one of the longer maps in the pool, standing at 4 minutes and a little bit more too.
Yeah, absolutely. Just want to test of your ult consistency, your ability to play those two very crucial skill sets in the aim control and the flow aim for a long time. Such a banger too. I love this song.
Song goes hard. Certified hood classic right here.
These are such AJ patterns, honestly. I know them so well. I've looked at so many of his maps by this point that I have nothing to say other than, yeah, he mapped this.
We've also played his maps in some tournaments too, Takami.
Have I?
Yeah, I remember. He does not remember, guys.
I gotta look at this.
He's gotta look at it. And it was into the guitar solo part. Some of the rhythm does get a little bit more complex, but now into the melodic guitar solo here, and now we just have flow, alt, and the aim control requirement for this is just crazy, shown by the replay here.
Yeah, this part's so crazy. You're just outplaying all the 1 point. Oh, that's such an unfortunate break right at the end of it. Right at the end of the hard part.
Just how the ball rolls sometimes.
Unfortunately, the ball over-aimed.
And we still got like a minute left probably of this map. So after that guitar solo, you are still going for another strong minute.
Thank you, Decky, for the replay as well. Of course, replay, one of the replay carry players for Resurrection Cup here.
He's got like so many replays in the past rounds as well. Like I think Endura and him were like popping up the most in the replays in the quarterfinals Mappool showcase. And we're probably going to see that again as Defi and Endura are just cracked out of their minds, getting these amazing replays for us, just so we can showcase these customs.
Well, thank you, AJ Mosca, for the No Mod 3. Let's move on into the No Mod 4, which is going to be Nadir, the last of 4 customs in a row, mapped by Altai. You know, not someone I see doing too many customs. Oftentimes, he's just doing these tech maps as solo work, but love him nonetheless. Great to see an Altai custom. A couple times it does come around each year. The classic UK tech mapper. Now, of course, 190 BPM, 2 minutes long, not super long, not super crazy on the BPM either. This is going to be fairly standard as far as tech goes. To be very, very flow-oriented. If you've played an Altai map, you can kind of understand how important your flow aim is on basically any one of his maps. See those huge space 1/4 patterns. Constant streams coming in just to check that you are accurately playing the game. You're flowing all the way.
And those like doubles right there, yeah, the 1/4 patterns you mentioned, pretty aim required. And now we just get into the more intense part of the map where it possibly just diff bumps a lot. As yep, the flow here is even more crazier. The aim control of those, gotta wiggle those streams right there.
Oh, the classic tumor sliders. Love to see those. Yeah, this one pretty traditional flow tech map. You've got it doesn't require too much aim control. It's just about making sure you've got the flow, you've got the ability to play those really big sliders.
All in all, pretty well formed map.
Thank you, Altai, for the map. Thank you, Defi, for the replay. Let's move on into No Mod 5. Alright, our first non-custom of the pool, Yoshino Ubi no Linworm. This one mapped by Squirrel Pascal's AR 7.5 and 280 BPM. The density of this map is insane.
I don't even know what circles to press.
Oh, that one.
Oh, no, he's right. Nah, density is pretty crazy. And I think the aim control off of this map entirely is just insane of what you need. And you just gotta be like careful that you're not over aiming or under aiming anything here.
Yeah, most of this map is arranged in a hex grid pattern. So you can kind of deduce where the next objects are gonna be if you're not great at reading, but obviously, for those who are really good at this kind of dense reading, this is the perfect map for you. It's not too crazy. The aim control elements, as you said, are going to trip some players up, you know, especially as you get those more dense patterns. And you just have a hell of a time. This map is absolutely insane, especially in this Ki where the spacing really pops off. You know, you're already tested on your reading before, but as soon as the spacing is put into it, that's where you're going to see the misses come out from people who aren't comfortable on this. That's where you're going to see the reading teams really start to shine.
Just a combination of just heavy raw aim and reading is just wonderful for this Nomad 5 here. And it's showing to be even more difficult from the beginning right now.
Yeah. This one is insane. Thank you, Dectopia, for the replay. Let's move on into the hidden pool, starting with Hidden 1.
Hidden 1.
And we're back into custom territory. It is a Skyflame Hidden 1.
Skyflame always makes wonderful consistency maps for Nomad 1, Hidden 1, Hard Rock 1, and what you name it. Very good mapper for consistency maps.
Of course. Now, the Hidden 1 slot, of course, is meant to be a more awkward aim sort of deal, with Skyflame not really known for that, honestly. I'm wondering if this is Baby's first awkward aim. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I'm not as much of a Skyflame scholar as I would like to be. But you can definitely see the awkward elements, the rapid changes in spacing, along with some weirder angles here and there. He uses this philosophy where there's actually a lot of comfortable jumps that will then go into some really weird uncomfortable thing, and it'll be harder to aim just because of how much it throws you off.
Just how the awkward aim hidden just loves to work itself. And we are currently seeing how the 1-2s are sort of close to each other, but when it stretches out to the other side of the screen, it's just awkward as hell.
Yeah, of course. I feel like this map just it lures you into a false sense of security, right? Like, oh, this isn't that bad, and then the Ki hits, and it just hits like a truck.
I feel like you're gonna go in for a nice stroll, but it's just like a thunderstorm in this map.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody told you that a storm was coming.
Weather was lying to you.
Yep. That happened to me, like last week. I was out for a nice walk. I was just chilling. It was sunny. It was bright. Like I felt one raindrop, and I was like, oh, good thing I was headed home. And then suddenly, a blast of wind. Like I'm not kidding. Like 25 miles per hour or something like high like that.
25
just
miles.
Nowhere. Like there was no wind before, and then all of this wind with all of this, it was awful. That's what this map is. But it's not awful. It's cool.
Because Skyflame best Eppa.
At 208 BPM, this is around the same BPM as Nomad, or sorry, no. I was thinking of Nomad 2. It is faster than Nomad 1, which along with the hidden makes it more dense, which is a little hard to read.
I don't have my BPM shown for the Nomad 2, so I don't get to see it. I mean Nomad 1. What was the Nomad 1 speed?
Yeah, not much to say more about this map. Kind of already established itself from the first Ki exactly what to expect. It's just so brutal, especially in this part right here. I don't blame Endura for the constant misses. You know, this part is so difficult.
Pretty much in the second half, it's just even more difficult than the first Ki. Hey, hidden one finished, and we can call ourselves a very wonderful map as we straight into the low AR territory as hidden 2 comes up on the screen.
That's another custom.
So we got Sampling Masters Mega making Moon of Noon. And this is another custom?
Yep. Custom by Alvaria, I believe. Not only a custom mapper, but also part of Resurrection Cup's custom map QA team. If I'm correct, if Friel can correct me on that.
Maybe you're right. Anyways, hidden 2 awkward aim.
Yeah, this one is kind of insane. A lot of the reading maps obviously have to do with density. And this map absolutely continues with that. I don't think people realize, aim this dense, how hard it is to read just watching it. When you have to move your eyes and move your cursor across the screen along with reading all of this,
and even
this
that
is
like,
so hard.
Even that part was crazy. Like the reading requirement for that is just on top. I think it even spikes even more on the second half, or maybe the last quarter of the map. And you just 1-2s just so far apart, close but then far. It just creates a amazing hidden 2 to try for non-reading players.
Yeah,
Definitely.
this one's so brutal. You lock up with the replay, by the way. Love the people getting the replays out there. All right, let's move on into Hidden 3. Thank you all very much for the custom. Here we go. Third map of the Hidden Pool, the third custom of the Hidden Pool. Map by Seabird, Paranoia.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, the whole entire hidden pool is customs.
Yep.
So you're all of you wonderful players are going to have to practice this as this is just new to you, and we got some intense patterns in this hidden 3 possibly, as it's just showing to be all possibly it's showing to be a simple hidden 3, probably just a low BPM alt map, but then we're gonna have some like intense like space 3 no burst somewhere here and there, and these cut streams are brutal if you do not know how to flow properly on hidden.
Yeah, this is of course the hidden flow aim slot, right? And you can see it at 150 BPM. It gives Seabird a lot of room to kind of experiment with your flow. So you see these, these weird triangle shaped patterns. You see these cuts that are really hard to hit, especially on hidden. And this becomes a huge hidden comfort test.
And the ODE is 9.2, so it's not hard to. I mean, you won't be note locking that much on this map, but it can happen if you are just tapping on the wrong BPM, or just something wrong happens with your flow aim. But it's just showing that one slip up on this flow is just going to tank your score, AC, and combo all at the same time, and your chances of winning the map.
Yeah, for sure. This one, chain miss potential. And you even see it in the replay from Gexabody, I believe is how you say that. It is so hard to get like that consistent combo on this map, right? Everything can be chain missed.
I think the spacing is even more wider in this half of the map. As like the first chorus or the first key eye didn't have that much a little bit of spacing, but nah, this one just bumps up the spacing by tenfold.
Yeah.
And that's the end of Hidden 3.
Yeah, thank you, Seabird, for the custom map. Thank you, Gex Spotty, for the replay. Let's move on into the Hard Rock pool, starting with Hard Rock 1, a custom map by Okoratu. Garakino Alice. And you immediately see it. This one's for the AIM players.
Yeah. The AIM players will rejoice on this map, but yeah, the Hard Rock consistency going to be extremely needed for this map right here. So Hard Rock players, enjoy this while you can. And practice as well, because the sight read potential on this map is probably not going to be there, as there could be like literally the most awkward patterns, maybe some like random 1/3 in the map that we don't even know about yet.
I don't know what happened, but my keyboard is French.
Aren't you American?
Yeah, but my keyboard suddenly switched to the Azerty layout. What is going on? What?
All right, come on, start speaking French right now.
No! Look, you're never gonna hear me open a stream with Je m'appelle typing. Never.
Je m'appelle Exia.
Okay, we're good. Oh my gosh.
We are not turning into a French stream. Gonna keep it English, the natural language.
I don't know about that. Talking about the map. Oko, very talented mapper, been around for a long time now. Love the A maps from Oko. Love to see this one at 190 BPM. Obviously, Hard Rock 1, kind of the territory for lower BPM A maps, right? Especially as we get into the higher difficulties. I don't imagine the BPM scales too far from here, though I don't know the other pool, so I can't be completely confident in that. It's pretty traditional. Just 5.2 aim mechanics.
And since the BPM is at 190, you just need a little bit more spacing from the jumps than you need to make it at the SR that it has to be. And you can clearly see that this consistent Hard Rock is just throwing incredibly spaced jumps at you the whole way through. And that miss from Defi is unfortunate right there.
I think that miss from Defi was on one of the 1/3 patterns, which are scary in their own right.
And we'll probably see some breaks here in this part, as the 5 burst requires some little bit of that flow aim right there. And probably that's all about what this map has to offer. Just everything we've discussed is pretty much in this map. But yeah, wonderful replay from Defi. Thank you, Oko, for this wonderful map. And yeah, that is Garenki no Alice.
Yeah, very, very good map. Thank you, Okorado, for the custom. And Defi for the replay. Let's move on into Hard Rock 2. And it's going to be a Mimilia custom. I have to say, personally, I am a huge fan of Mimi's precision. She doesn't do it that often, but when she does, it is so damn good. Light tech precision is something that we absolutely need more of in Osu.
We definitely need more of some light Hard Rock precision maps. Like these go absolutely hard, and these are incredibly fun to play if you are a Hard Rock player, or even if you're not a Hard Rock player. You should give this a try. Either way, you could probably find precision another type of skill set you want to learn after playing this map.
This map, so good. The consistency of playing light tech in the CS 6.5 environment is so tough, especially at AR10. And I think it really tests your ability to play precise, right? The aim control that's required to play tech is already hard. So you combine that with the really small circles, and it gets so damn hard.
As well as some like patterns where sometimes they're just back and forths that you cannot cheese and you have to properly aim them. Considering how small the circles are at 6.5, you have to have that aim control, as well as the accuracy is going to tank hard if you do not know how to handle OD10 pretty well. Dang, the spacing on this goes hard on those 5-note bursts.
Yeah. Thank you, Deathy, for the replay, by the way. This is a pretty damn good score.
You know, maybe we should let him play it again.
And you caster curse the past? Is that a thing that you could do?
I think you already did it, so probably.
That hurt.
Oh my god. And Defi just, oh my god, Defi just carrying the replays right now. Like, wait, did Defi do Hard Rock 1 as well? I think, yeah, Defi did Hard Rock 1 as well.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Incredibly cracked player, as just getting the entire, mostly of the replays for this pool, and just, he's not afraid to show low score for the community to see this Mappool showcase. Like, it doesn't even matter what score he is, he's just getting wonderful replays for us. I'm actually loving this Hard Rock 2 so much, oh my goodness.
It's great, it's great. I can't wait to play this later. Yeah. Incredible map from Emilia. You know, one of those mappers, I think it's so easy to, like, just say, like, okay, Emilia, Hard Rock 1 mapper, go next, right? Just make some mech tech, and you know, we'll get out of here.
Call it a
And
day.
I think, you know, there's somewhere for that style to be explored elsewhere, and I think Hard Rock 2 is one of the wonderful spots for that style to try and go in. So great map from Emilia. Let's move on into Hard Rock 3.
Aw, this is not a custom. But it doesn't even matter, it's a Captain 1 alt map.
Where did I think I pulled this somewhere recently. This is awesome. I like this map a lot. It's very fun alt. So this one is basically, it's set out on this 1/4, 1/6 chain through a lot of the map. Until you get into the Ki, where they introduce 1/3 as well. And so you're trying to move along with the rhythmic changes, along with just flowing this, which can be quite difficult at points.
And even on the OD10, like, the accuracy going to tank a lot for these players if you do not have all these rhythmic chains down properly.
For sure.
One of the shorter Hard Rock maps in the pool, standing 2 minutes and a little bit more. As you see on the top left, your stats for this beautiful map. It is at 5.9 circle size, so a little bit smaller than the Hard Rock 1, but a little bit bigger than the Hard Rock 2, as per usual.
And here's the real difficulty of the Ki. Flowing on this is so tough when you bring in the sliders as well. It is so brutal.
Yeah, I think the rhythmic chains make this map a little bit more difficult, and it is also the cherry on top, as it just creates a new, just some cool uniqueness to the map. And the song is also pretty cool.
Yeah, Captain 1, always making the bangers. Huge respect mapper, honestly.
I love his style. And everything he does is just incredible work. A lot of effort put into any map he puts into.
For sure. Incredible stuff. Short map, though, so it's already going to be over. That is Hard Rock 3. That is the Hard Rock pool. Let's move right on into DT1.
The PP Farmer's favorite mod. Oh, it's Lana. Yeah, my God.
And the PP Farmer's favorite slot as well. But make no mistake, this is a Zelk map. This is not a farm map by any stretch of the imagination. And I would take a look up at the top left where we see AR 10.5. This is gonna get real tough. AR scaling in Resurrection Cup has been talked about before in previous showcases, but now it's really, really present here with Line. 10.5 isn't something too common in tournaments right now, but you know, it's kind of on its way, right? People are getting better and better at high AR, and in order to keep the DT1 the uncomfortable slot it once was, you know, the AR does have to scale a little bit. And so you see something so scary. AR 10.5. It's not something that most people are going to comfortably read. And that is what's going to make DT1 more of a specialty slot in this tournament.
And these doubles can catch people off guard if you are not comfortable with, if you're too comfortable with the standard DT farm maps. This could catch you off guard because this is not, as Takani said, your usual DT1 map. As we're seeing some incredibly awkward burst here, just coming out of nowhere and right in your face. And also sitting at 246 BPM, so we're gonna be bursting fast and jumping fast as well.
Yeah. I do want to say the length counter up there in the stats is wrong. This is actually 2 minutes and 22 seconds with DT on. So it's actually really short. Not the 5 minutes 35 that it claims. Either way, still a very, very hard map. And honestly, Zelk went off on this.
Man, that's just all what DT1 has to offer. We have nothing else to talk about, just that, let me not curse this, FC.
Oh, you want to be me so bad. You want to curse the past. That's what I'm hearing.
It's not happening. He's gonna FC.
Mahmood, you're so goated!
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Incredible.
Thank you, Mahmood, for the replay. Thank you, Zelk, for the custom. Let's move on into DT2.
Oh my goodness. Another custom, guys. Let's go. So we got Nanoya on the DT2. Mahmood playing the replay again, and the DT2 possibly, this is going to be your finger control map, or is this the speed map? I think this is the speed map.
It's 240 BPM. I'm not gonna lie. We've reached the point in the pool where neither of us have looked at it. This one, Nadia custom. I actually saw him upload this morning. I didn't realize it was for yesterday. Thank you, Mahmood, for the replay as well. See some longer streams in there, as well as the previously mentioned finger control. You see the doubles coming out, especially in this GI. This one, I believe this was one of the openings for Memory of Phantasm. I don't remember which one. By Yuhei Satellite, of course. Very classic Senya.
And the stamina requirements for some of the speed is just showing right there in the middle. We're not even halfway done the map, so hopefully your stamina is still there, but all these speed players, Cracked is always going to have that stamina built up for the sections.
Yeah, for sure. The constant amount that this map will just throw those like 16-note bursts at you is really hard, and it's gonna catch a lot of players who aren't comfortable on this kind of map off guard. This map is so tough.
I am not muted. We still got the free mods to go as well, and 2 more DT maps just as usual in semifinals. Gee.
Thank you, Nania, for the custom map. Thank you, Mahmood, for the replay. Very, very good stuff. Nania is such a good DT mapper. Let's move on into DT3. When the gas station saw hit.
What did the background? It makes it even better.
I don't know if it's I don't know how it's pronounced. I don't know if it's Eistra. Custom map nonetheless. Just awake. This is going to be the raw speed pick. 287 BPM. Not 5 minutes 25 seconds. It is lying to you. The gas station Zaza is hitting the stats calculator because this is 2 minutes.
This is why you buy no Zaza from the gas station, man.
That's real. That's real.
I think it's one of the more shorter DT maps in the pool. Maybe just a little close to DT1, I think.
Yeah, they're all pretty short. This one takes the cake by 2 seconds though, being at 2 minutes 20 seconds. And you can see exactly what this map is. It's actually quite a bit of an aim check, along with the speed, a lot of triples, some longer bursts. They're not crazy, but they're present. At 287 BPM, it's brutal. And of course, these parts that aren't that much speed are just your check that you're actually comfortable on this BPM and you're not just mashing the streams.
And these hexagon jumps that are starting to appear, yeah, just not your. These aim players can rejoice a little bit within these sections as the speed does not show itself a little bit here, but now, as I say it, the speed now finally kicks back up again. My goodness. And this map is incredibly difficult, and we're almost at the 8 stars for this map as well.
Yeah, that's speed SR calculation for you. It is so hyper-inflated.
Too inflated. I mean, you never know. Maybe it is 8 stars.
I trust that the Resurrection Cup pooling team is a little better at balancing than that.
Yep.
Thank you guys for the custom. Thank you, Endora, for the replay. Let's move on into DT4. Unfortunately, not a custom, but I love this map. I was actually this is a tangent. When I was watching Roundtable yesterday, just like chilling with a bunch of people watching it, they had a Nomad 3 that had a background of the sky that was like this, and I was like, oh, I thought they pulled Wing My Way, and a bunch of people were talking about how cool it would be to have Wing My Way DP4. We got one. We did it. Wing My Way DP4.
There. It's here. It's here stronger than ever, and it's about to punch you in the face if you do not know how to do the skill set.
Yeah. This one is quite brutal. It's an older map by CXU, a name we haven't really seen in quite some time, unfortunately. And you can see these patterns there. It's spaced alt patterns, except they're actually at 177 BPM due to DT. Lots of flow requirement. In control as well on some of them. They go into some really weird shapes.
Oh no, just pretty good flow actually. Okay, those three burst patterns. I don't know why I have like such a hatred for them in my heart. Like I cannot hit those whatsoever.
Remove the hate from your heart, son, and play Wing My Way. Yeah, those triples are brutal.
Forget your hatred, son, and play Wing My Way from my Koto Go. Map by CXU. Top diff.
It's in the ancient text. It's just the beat map link. And this actually has key sounds, which sounds really weird on DT. I would recommend looking at toggling the hit sounds on this map. If you're sight reading and somehow you still hear me, maybe look at the hit sounds before you play this, because the key sounds can get really distracting on DT.
But it's key sounds, man.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Bro, who cares if I have 100 combo per run? I'm about to hear these hit sounds so hard.
Yeah?
These are about to
Good
go
for you.
Yeah, he hit me with the good for you. I don't feel okay anymore. Anyways, unfortunate miss from Defee, and that isn't even the full combo yet. This is well, excluding the beautiful other maps that are being showcased here. This map goes to 2,117 combos. So if you worry that 1,000 combo is a lot, don't worry. That's only half of the combo that you were able to get.
Yeah, very good replay nonetheless from Jeffy. This move is hard.
Everyone must play Wing My Way by CXU.
Son, you are no man until you play Wing My Way. DT4. Alright, that's going to be all for the DT pool. Let's move on into the free mods.
Actually, it's not the free mod pool. This is actually the hidden hard rock pool. I don't know what you're saying.
So true.
And it's a calf song. And this is not a custom, guys. We broke the streak for not having a custom again. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we gotta find a map somehow. But anyways, Kako Okuda. I just butchered that pronunciation, probably.
2 maps in a row that aren't customs. We finally did it.
Everyone can rejoice as if they know this map. Maybe. Possibly not. Anyways, the free mod requirement for this pretty simple, as the hidden is showing. Pretty standard hidden aim for this, but the hard rock does go to 4.9 circle size, I think, if the CS is 3.5. And just the AR9 for the hidden players, OD9, so I'm not sure if that's note lock territory. Oh, but the spacing on these jumps do go pretty hard, and on the hard rock it will be even more space than it should be, so the hard rock players will have a difficult time on these jumps as well.
Yeah, this map, honestly, no joke. Very tough stuff. You know, Spartan, one of those mappers that just, he knows how to always make awkward aim. It is his specialty. Any song he finds, he can make it awkward. and we love him for that.
I haven't seen a single slider. Never mind. I've saw one.
Ooh, no way. Sliders?
Yeah, yeah. I got one. No, I only need circles. Only circles.
Song tells me. I don't know what to do with those. Yeah, I mean, lots of circles. Which gets... that'll get annoying on hitting, for sure.
Yeah, and that like the second half of that first Ki was just all circles, so there was no sliders like the entirety of that last section of the Ki. What an unfortunate miss there from Tafi. Don't even know what he missed on, because I cannot read hidden for anything. Who took my Pharrell is actually losing it in the chat right now.
You did not just say Pharrell. I
did
know
say
you
Pharrell.
did.
I did. Hey. I didn't just butcher his name again for like the second time. Oh my God,
crazy.
Frail, swole.
Whoa.
What if I call him baby girl instead, huh?
I can't stop you. That's all I'll say.
Anyways, ending the free mod 1. Thank you for Defi for that hidden replay. But now into the second free mod, and this isn't the anti mods yet, but we'll get there soon enough.
Category sweep.
This does not sound like a category map.
Belvaria again. He said, you know what? I'll appear twice. Sure. 240 BPM. This is gonna be your free mod speed pick.
Oh, there's the category I know. I was wondering why the beginning sounded like a different artist.
I was concerned for a second. I was like, is this the wrong category? Is the capital K mean a different person? No, this is the right one.
It's the same one.
This is a category that has reached my heart.
Your favorite tiebreaker mapper. I mean, tiebreaker song.
Yeah, category map. Imagine. And this one's so hard. You see, the sliders are such a hard element of this map. It's almost like speed tech, which is one of the most evil things devised in human history, and I live for it.
Wait, this is the first speed map made by Bavaria. Oh shoot. Oh, never mind. Anyways, the circle size is 3 for hidden, so that means that the hard rock circle size will be 3.9. So not as difficult as the circle size should be, but just simple enough that you can hit the circles pretty well. And the speed requirement on hard rock is 240 BPM as well as for the entire map. And the OD10 on the hard rock is just going to tank your axe so hard if you cannot consistently tap the 240s on this map.
Yeah.
Banger alert.
Oh, Real pointing out in the chat as well. This is the trailer song for Resurrection Cup 2023. Honestly, I didn't even realize. I thought it was a custom song. Damn. Still great though. Love to see it.
Looks pretty fun too, but the man, sliders are incredibly difficult here. As like you're gonna miss, you're gonna slider break. I know people are going to slider break a lot on this map. The ship misses are going to let out, and the desk are going to cry as they're going to get slammed from the ship misses that are about to come from.
Is your desk alive?
Huh?
I don't know. You said something about desks crying.
So I've slammed it so much that like parts of it are like slightly like they're not even like together anymore. They're like about to split apart.
Oh my god. Let's move on to the free month.
Who wants the desk review with Exia? Anyways, here's the anti-mod map. Half slash.
Oh my lord. Desire Drive! Okay, I love this map. I pulled this in my tournament too. This is pretty intense. AR 7.5 CS I wanna say 6. Let me double check myself before I no, it's probably 5.5. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's 5.5. This map is awesome. It is so weird. It is exactly what you'd expect of a /160 BPM map, right?
Yep.
So hard on both the precision and the low AR hit and reading. Absolutely brutal map.
And top that off. This is even more precision than this Hard Rock 2 that we have.
Yep.
But who doesn't love that? I love Hard Rock.
I mean, it's a completely different style of precision from the Hard Rock 2, which is great. You know, if you're a precision comfort player, you know, you get that chance to show yourself off in different types. This is great to see.
These doubles are crazy, like those bursts, but they're stacked on like doubles. Pretty crazy aim requirement right there for these players.
Yeah, this one has so many just like random cuts too. That can throw you off.
What is this sticker you sent me in the chat? What the what? This is not what I've asked.
Hey, production. What happens in production stays in production.
Oh yeah, my bad.
And thank you,
anything
dude, Jim from 2021 for the replay. Let's move on into Fremont 4, if that's a thing. That is a thing. Okay.
Replay was
I was
from
guessing myself. Yeah.
The replay was from 2021. Yo.
Shout out to Jim. Dude, I second guessed myself. I was like, 4's too big of a number. I feel like I saw that Fremont 4 is a custom. But I don't know. That number's just really big. Also, yeah, it is.
Yes, custom.
The last custom of the main pool.
Last custom, as well as the last map in our pickable maps for the semifinals. As you know, You know what the big surprise is, but anyways, things about Freema for rhythm and tech. Oh my goodness. So now that is some aim.
So I was gonna say 1/3. This is 100 BPM, so I'm actually tempted to say this is 1/6 snap aim, which is absurd.
Well, top that off with sliders with tick, so no cheesing.
Insane. Honestly, no. Sliders with ticks just means it's harder to cheese. You can cheese. You just gotta aim slightly before the tick.
Sure, yeah, sir. And the song's pretty chill too. I feel very cozy in my compartment. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, thank you, Nose Homie, for the map, the custom map, and Endora and Duffy just absolutely destroying the replays as they have been popping up the most in these Mappool showcases. So thank you to these beautiful two players, and as well as some other players that did some replays too.
And of course, thank you to all the custom mappers the semifinals round, including Nojimi for this Fremont 4. Very, very interesting map, honestly. Like, this is not something you usually see people dare to map. The huge snaps on the 130 here is not something you see every day.
I mean, I've never seen this type of mapping before. Like 1/6 snap on 100 BPM. And look how wide those jumps are, like, just pretty fast how you gotta get there, as well as the aim requirement of how far they are is just wonderful for this map, and I'm pretty sure that aim players will rejoice on this map as well. But with Freema 4 coming to an end, we have one more awesome map to showcase, and you know what time it is, Takani.
Yep. We're going to shut up, and we're going to let Hoke take this one away with, of course, the Resurrection Cup Classic semifinals tiebreaker video. Enjoy. Wow. Incredible stuff right there. Song custom made by 7-7, custom map by Shiraya Sayuki. Exy, how do you feel after seeing that?
I'm kind of mind blown of how the song is. Incredible. Like, that's a new style I've never heard before, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, and that, unfortunately, that's going to be it for us. That's going to be it for the Resurrection Cup semifinals Mappool showcase. Pool and schedule will be released shortly, I believe. Thank you all for watching, and good luck on your matches this weekend.
It was